Lazeric Zeke Jones, UCLA junior point guard. Zeke, between you and Jeremy, I think it's only 9 turnovers in the last 4 games out of that starting point guard position. Talk about how important that's been for you guys.
It's been really important. Really just trying to make sure that we cut down on our turnovers because we know our team is going to make great decisions once we give them the ball. It's just getting them the ball.
Yeah. You know, you guys seem to be going to Joshua Smith a little bit more down in the post. How much does it I don't want to say protect you guys, but how much does it make it a little bit easier you guys when you're feeding the post rather than trying to create on the outside?
We know that once we get into our post players that they're going to make great decisions with it. You know, we have 2 great passes in Reeves and Josh. So we know that once we get it to them, either if they don't give it back to us, they'll make great shots for themselves. We know that if we work in and out, then things will go well.
You know, this is a young team. We keep saying stuff like that. How important are milestones for a young team? You know, coming out, getting a 3-game winning streak to start, holding tough against Kansas. Obviously, a win would have been nicer, but then beating BYU and kind of taking those baby steps. How important is that for you guys?
It's very important. You have to take those steps so you can, lead your way up. Because right now I think we're on our way up. Things are going really well. You know, you have to learn things to get better. Yeah. And those losses were a really good learning experience. You know, at Kansas, we feel that we let the refs make a couple calls. You know, they basically called the game for us, and if we just play hard and play to our best of our abilities, then we can just call the game for ourselves. You know,
to get over the hump, I guess you could say, against a team like BYU. What does that mean for you individually? You know, as a point guard, as a floor leader, as a guy who's been regarded as a team leader. What does it mean to you to get that win?
It means a lot. Really, I know they're ranked high on the RPI, but really it's just confidence for our team. You know, I know we really needed that win, and at the time we were really doing it for Jon Gold also. So we really wanted to come out and give our best effort. You know, whether it was win or lose, but it feels really great to come out with that win and how we can build on it.
You know, people are calling the game against Montana a letdown game, but was it also a wake-up call?
Yeah, because we're going into the same situation now. You know, we beat a really good team, and now we have to go into Montana. I'm not quite sure how good they are, but we can't really take anyone for granted right now. You know, we have to stay with a mentality of everyone's the top-ranked team.
Where does that come from? You know, the idea that you have to play every game the same.
Well,
is that top down? Yeah, does that come from Coach Allen, or does it need to come from you guys?
That definitely comes from Coach Allen. Me, I've always felt that way because I've played on teams who are underdogs. So right now, if our team just do what they have to do, then everything will go smooth. Coach really stresses on every team is a good team. Right? You know, that's a big thing that I've learned also coming from junior college, that every team has great players on their team. So we have to take every team as if they're Kansas or Duke or whoever it is. Because I know at any given day we can lose.
At the same time, any given day, I think you guys are finding out that you can win. And kind of going back to the whole confidence thing against BYU, did you need that when you look back, on a 1 game? It's only been, 2 days? And obviously it's game 9 of the 10 of the season. But going forward, do you kind of think like, oh God, we needed that one?
Yeah, I think we really did. It shows that, we can work hard and accomplish our goals. When you see that in your team, that just makes your team work even harder in practice. If you can see that all your hard work is paying off, that makes you work so much harder to accomplish your goals.
Yeah. Last thing I have for you is a lot of fan guys, a lot of UCLA supporters, beat writers are talking about Joshua Smith as the guy right now. How has he even scratched the surface? I mean, at what point will you be okay? That's a good game from Josh, because I kind of feel like everyone's like waiting for one of those crazy games.
Really, to be totally honest, you never know, because Josh is really going to be a great player. He's a really good player right now. I believe when he wants to be, he'll be one of the most dominant players in college basketball.
What do you mean wants to be?
I'm not sure, because right now you can see spurts of it. He's still young also, so he's just coming to college, feeling his way out. But you can tell that he's a really great player. He's feeling his way out really early. And right now, when he puts his mind to it, like in the last game, he can be one of the most dominant people on the court. So you can see it, and once it starts coming out consistently, it'll be amazing.
Good stuff. Lazeric Zeke Jones. Thanks, buddy.